Welcome back to Poor Brothers Whiskey. I'm David. This is Mike. Tonight we're going to be getting into the 13th Colony Double Oaks. Blind.
All right.
Let's do it, man.
I'll tell you what. I don't know anything about 13th Colony.
It was it's Georgia.
Oh, well,
Georgia was the 13th colony
that's all okay.
of the United States.
All right. Yeah, funny guy here. All right, the distillery. Don't know anything about them.
Truly, it is some Georgia whiskey.
Yeah.
It's a craft distillery, technically.
Okay.
These things are very sought after. They hit the secondary market and just took off.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
I remember the first time I saw one, it was just the darkest whiskey I think I'd ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, okay, that sounds good. 130 something proof. That thing looks like motor oil. I gotta try that.
Yeah, that's very true.
So batch 1 through 3, they do vary in proof a little bit. I believe
Just a smidge.
batch 1 is 135.3.
Okay, you
Batch 2 is 136.8. And batch 3 is 133.74. Did I nail it?
Got him all right.
Told you, man.
Nice work, man.
Thanks.
Very good.
Appreciate that.
Nerd. All right,
So,
let's get into
Class
it.
A.
Class A. Love the nose on that, by the way.
Smells amazing.
Yeah, so it's really good right away, out the gate.
Oaky, but like vanilla heavy. Like vanilla oak for me.
I don't know that I
You
get
get
vanilla.
that?
No, I get oak.
Are we both on A?
Vanilla. Yeah, both on A. I don't know. Vanilla is it? Maybe it is.
If you're not getting the same thing as me, that's okay.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, at first I was gonna say like cherry, but that kind of went away from me a little bit. There's something else I'm getting in that. I just can't really put a note on it.
It's a sweet nose to me. Not a tannic oak.
Yeah. That is. I mean, oak is definitely what I get. Man, I can't pinpoint what that is. It's vanilla and something else.
Molasses, maybe? It's almost like a syrupy sweet maple.
Yeah. Molasses. I'm gonna go with that. Maple would be way too sweet, I think.
I think it's an extremely sweet nose. To me, not too sweet, but it's okay. Maybe it's not maple.
Yeah, exactly. So, vanilla and molasses. We're gonna go with that one.
I'm gonna try it.
That is good though, man. At first it like burned my nose to nose it, and then it just settles.
It definitely does. You know, it's proofy. It's obvious that it's proofy, but it's not. It doesn't drink its proof. That probably drinks more like I would think a 120 does. That's 135.
Man, I mean, I think I'm gonna have to disagree on that one. I think it drinks its proof.
Actually, sorry, I just said that's 135. I don't know that that's 135. I was looking at the batch 1 and thought that.
They average that.
Okay, so.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, for it being 135 or more, right? Because there are at least, maybe. I feel like it drinks that. Like,
Okay.
Not in a bad way. I'm not saying it's bad, but.
As soon as I actually tasted it, that first time it like touched my palate, I could tell that it was proofy, and then it just went away.
It settles.
Just drank nice.
Yeah, it absolutely settles out. But like even as you were describing that, like I could feel it still coming down like through my chest.
Oh
like, yeah. It's got some heat. It's
Good
got
old
some heat.
Kentucky hug.
Yeah. Yeah.
Georgia hug.
Right,
Sorry, Georgia.
That's right. Southern Georgia hug. But yeah, that definitely coats your insides for sure. I mean,
Man, very viscous, great mouthfeel.
Yeah, I agree with those.
Very, very good. That's a strong start. I don't imagine any one of these is going to be bad. But I like where we started.
Yeah, I feel... Well, I know I've had all three of them. I don't remember 1 and 2 very much because it was towards the end of a night.
That was our cookout.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It was, yeah. So...
That's understandable.
I don't really remember them, but I remember enjoying them at the moment. Just couldn't tell you much about them.
At the time, I didn't think they varied that much.
It's a good start.
Pick up that second glass. Nose that. That's vastly different. There are similarities, but there's a prominent note that's much different in this one.
That is very different. Dude, this is gonna sound weird. It's almost very Heaven Hilly to me. Like
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I just associate it with that.
I kind of understand that now. I was gonna say I'm getting fruit, but I wouldn't necessarily say a stone fruit. Mm-hmm. Like it's fruity, but it's not like cherry, strawberry, nothing like that.
Right. I agree. It's almost like it's citrusy, like a faint hint of citrus in there. If you can believe, if you can believe that any one of these drinks light, like the nose feels light compared to the first one.
Right.
If that even makes sense.
13 Colony Double Oak Light.
Yeah, exactly. If you're on a diet or something. But yeah, that is a very different pour for sure.
I don't mind that nose.
Yeah.
I do think I preferred Glass A over this on the nose. I haven't sipped it yet, so.
I agree. I stand by. It reminds me very much of Heaven Hill. I don't know what it is. Maybe a floral note, but it's something.
Whoa. That one's a little drying compared to the first one, but there's a flavor in that I really enjoy.
That one doesn't have much heat at all either.
No, that drank very easy.
Yeah.
Granted, this is blind. We could have started with 136 and just stepped down as low as 133. But it definitely didn't drink hot.
Stop using logic. It's enough.
Sorry.
It's true.
Bourbon good.
Yeah.
That one.
No, that's true. I mean, that could be it. But yeah, I mean, I didn't feel like there was any heat. I mean, I had 2 sips of that, and I felt like I tasted the heat each time. This one, I just didn't get that heat at all. Okay. So,
there's something on that palate, man. I cannot pinpoint what that is, but I really like that. There's a President's Choice that I had not long ago that had this same sort of flavor, and I really, really liked it. It was almost like this is gonna sound crazy, like a cinnamon roll.
Whoa. Yeah, that is crazy, because I don't get that at all. Yeah. I get like a faint hint of chocolate in that. Like a very faint hint of chocolate. Now I get like darker notes. So like a tobacco, I feel like I get that, or like a faint hint of leather even. I will say this, there's no prominent note.
No, I would agree with that.
I've got to look for it.
My second sip was way different than the first one too. I don't know if I was just hearing you talking about tobacco and chocolate, but I feel like those are pretty much the only 2 things I just picked up on.
Yeah, I mean, truly, like,
that's crazy, man.
It is a crazy pour because it doesn't match the nose.
No, it doesn't.
Not at all. And
first sip to second sip changed drastically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave a little bit in it so we can go back through and
come back to
know that that's which one's our favorite.
I agree.
So I'm going on to Glass C.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Very long finish on Glass B, by the way.
I think they both have just extremely long finishes. I love when you give me that look because I know I'm in.
That's like, hurry up, dude.
I know I'm in for a good time. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did on the first nose. Then the second one, I'm like, do I like that?
I'm not a fan. I'm going to say that. I'm not a fan.
As soon as I nosed that, I really did like that. And then the second one, it died down a little, but I still think that's a good nose.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad nose, but compared to the other 2 so far, I think this is last place for me.
Off the nose, I would agree with that. Those 2 definitely had a way more prominent nose.
Yeah.
Kind of like you said about Glass B, it's almost like a light version, like a diet version of what we were just drinking.
I love that diet bourbon. It's going to be great.
You know how many calories this has?
You joke.
Oh, they did just
They proposed that, didn't they? They proposed that,
so.
and it may get accepted. If you don't know, then again, don't know when this video is going to come out, but they just proposed distilleries posting the nutrition facts on bottles. That'll be interesting. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you sip that, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think, because I don't want to put it in your head.
All right.
Tell me a prominent tasting note you just got.
Honestly, I get vanilla.
Okay.
I get vanilla out of that. Faint caramel.
That came off nutty to me.
Whoa.
I swear that reminded me of a Heaven Hill product, which you just said about Glass B.
That's so funny. I would have said that's so funny because I associate Heaven Hill with like floral, citrusy, and fruity. Yeah.
Okay, I guess Beam is
I always associate
the
Beam
most
with,
nutty.
Yeah.
Some Heaven Hill stuff, like lower end Heaven Hill, I get like a nutty
I
flavor
agree.
out of.
I definitely agree. But yeah. Either way, I don't get nuttiness out of that.
I definitely do. That almost smells like peanut brittle to me now. I don't know what's going on.
You mother.
You got it. You got it.
As soon as I went in for that damn nose,
peanut brittle. It's like one of those Nutter Butter candy. I don't even. Or not Nutter Butter. What is it?
No, yeah.
No, it is Nutter Butter. The little red package.
Yeah.
Like a cracker with peanut butter in it, but it looks like a peanut.
God damn it, I do get that. I wish you never said it because I enjoyed it. I'm not a big person.
It's still good.
On the nuttiness when it comes to bourbon. I just can't get behind it.
I have my order clear as day. I don't even need to go back through.
Yeah, I think.
What do you think? Okay.
I think
for me, Glass A is my first, Glass B is my second, and Glass C is my third.
Yeah. I think
Truly.
it's pretty clear.
All right, let's see which one of these is A. Okay, so batch 1 is B. So batch 1 is our second place. Batch 2 is A.
Wow.
Okay, so batch 2 is our favorite.
And this is our least favorite.
And then, okay, of course, this is my bottle.
Nice.
Yeah, so the bottle I own is the worst one of the three to us. That's awesome, man.
So batch 2 is what we
is
think.
A. Yep, batch 1 B, and then batch 3 is C. So I'm glad I picked up those bottles and rearranged the order so you could tell, because I know on camera you do not see a difference, but yeah.
Coming back to our favorite, I mean, it's consistent. There's heat. You get the darker notes. You know, I think I still really enjoy that. I think that would be number 1 for me still.
Oh yeah, coming off at 3,
Yeah.
going back to that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty clear. That was good. I'm sure in like 15 minutes we'll be drunk because these things are just
Very high proof.
high proof as all get out.
We're not finishing those.
Yeah, no. Our buddy Zach will do. We'll finish all
He'll
these.
do just that.
That's right. That's cool.
I didn't think it was going to be so clear which one was my favorite.
I know. I also didn't think batch 2 would win.
I had no idea.
Well,
I thought my
because
batch 3 was pretty good until we compare them to the rest of them.
Oh, I knew
That
it
was
wasn't
stupid. Let's never do this again. Come on.
I just figured batch 1. I mean, it has so much hype behind it, so I was
Okay.
like, batch 1's gonna be the winner. It has to be.
And what is the proof on batch 2? 136.8. Okay, that kind of checks out for us.
That makes sense as far as the heat goes.
Very good.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. And batch 4 coming out relatively soon.
Oh man. So that could be a fun video. If we get our hands on a batch 4, compare it to batch 2, see which one's the king of the 13th Colony Double Oaks.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Be a good time. Hopefully we get our hands on it. Well, anyways, that is our blind ranking when it comes to 13th Colony Double Oaked. Let us know what you think. If you have these bottles or have the opportunity to do it, do it. Let us know in the comments what you guys get. But like, subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you guys.